Psalm 31. I'm going to read the first 5 verses. You're going to hear a phrase in this that you're familiar with. In you, O Lord, do I take refuge. Let me never be put to shame. In your righteousness, deliver me. Incline your ear to me. Rescue me speedily. Be a rock of refuge for me, a strong fortress to save me. For you are my rock and my fortress, and for your name's sake you lead me and guide me. You take me out of the net they have hidden for me, for you are my refuge. Into your hand I commit my spirit. You have redeemed me, O Lord, faithful God. You likely heard the phrase that I was talking about. Into your hand I commit my spirit. Jesus says it right before he dies on the cross. Now, my whole life, before I actually studied Psalm 31 and saw that Jesus is quoting Psalm 31, when I heard that Jesus said that, what I assumed was that he's about to die, and so he's sending his spirit up to God. But that's not what, if we read Psalm 31, that's not what Jesus is saying. If you just hear these 5 verses that we just saw, the psalmist is talking about how God holds strong. God is the rock and the fortress, so I will commit my life to him. I will hold fast to him. I will be his. That's what Jesus is saying. He says that right before he dies. He's on the brink of being swallowed up into death, and he commits himself to God as he's going into that death. Jesus was committed to the Father. Completely committed. And he was committed to the Father because he's committed to you. If you're his child, if you're the child of God through the blood of Jesus, he is committed to you fully. He's completely committed to you. He died on the cross for you. So we commit ourselves to Christ. And we're never going to be as faithful at that as he was to us. But we commit ourselves to him fully. We don't come in and out of a relationship with God. We sell ourselves out to him. We give him our heart and our soul and everything that we are. So how are you doing at that? How are you doing at committing yourself to the Lord? Why don't you and your family, as you're studying this passage together, why don't you pray together to commit yourself to the Lord completely? Because that's what you must do. You must commit yourself to him. Would you do that today?